Deal of the month.
And what is that?
I bought one of them spacelander bike things, all the way down to 8,700.
Rick asked Chum, is this real spacelander bicycle or replica? But Chum is sure about the spacelander bike, that it's 100% original.
Real spacelander bicycle?
Great condition, and it's all original.
It's never been painted, nothing, original paint?
Original paint, yeah.
Keep it up.
Rick meets expert and found this spacelander bike original. So Rick looks very impressed with Chum deal.
Chum's been doing a great job lately. He bought a spacelander bike for less than $9,000, and sometimes those things can go as high as $20,000. So I'm trying to encourage him, and I'm going to give him a bonus.
Rick gives Chum a bonus to encourage him, and Chum looks very happy after having
It's
it.
$1,000. Dude, thanks.
He did great on buying that spacelander bike.
Let's move to next deal. In this episode, a man brings Thor hammer and helmet to pawn shop.
I got these two items here, a Thor hammer and helmet.
Clearly it's a replica because it didn't shatter my glass.
Owner says that this is in excellent condition, so he wants at least $8,000 for it.
These things are in pristine condition. I'm hoping to get $8,000 for my Thor hammer and helmet.
Chum and Corey tries the Thor hammer and helmet.
Let me see. Let's see how this looks, Big Hoss. Hold on, pick the hammer up.
There it is.
Corey see the EFX name on the box, so Chum explains what is EFX to everyone.
EFX is a company that is known for making replica movie props and things like that. These would have been molded from the original props used in the movie.
Chum asks owner how much he looking to get out of it, and then Chum starts negotiation.
How much are you looking to get?
Probably around 8,000.
Listen, that sounds way, way high. I'm gonna start so low. How about 700?
Owner wants $8,000 for it, but Chum starts to negotiate with only $700. Let's see what happened next.
That's pretty low.
$2,000, and that's a firm, fair offer.
All right.
$2,000?
I'll go $2,000.
And finally, the deal ends on $2,000. Then Chum meet Rick to check it.
$2,000 for the pair and promises me that the shop will make money off it? I'm a little skeptical.
Rick decides to authenticate this item with expert.
Hey, Steve. Chum purchased these, and he spent a lot of money on them. I just have no idea what they're worth.
Expert gives lots of valuable information about the item.
So both of these items are considered screen accurate. This is a great item for the shop. They only made 250 of the hammers.
Rick asks expert what's its approximate worth.
I would say you'd have no problem getting $6,000 for both of them.
Okay. I guess Chum did well.
That was a good deal. Let's move to the next deal. In this episode, Chum receives a call to check out Children Ballet Ride.
I'm really trying to prove myself around here, so I'm gonna go check it out on my own.
It's a 1950 horse and buggy Ballet kiddie ride. I was
Owner tells how he got this and Children Ballet Ride past history.
8 years old. I walked in front of a grocery store with my mom, and this was in front of the grocery store.
I know Bally was popular, still is.
Still is.
Chum asks owner, is this thing still works? Then owner shows demo how it actually works.
A lot of fun, even for adults.
Does it still work?
Oh, works perfect. Watch this. Here we go.
This thing is cool as hell.
Chum asks owner how much he looking to get out of it.
How much did you want to sell it for?
$5,000.
A little more than I think it's worth.
Owner wants $5,000 for it, but Chum says he need to restore it after the purchase. So he starts negotiation with only $700.
This for about maybe $700.
No, I would come down to $1,500.
I mean, I could go up to $1,000.
You got a deal.
Chum brings Ballet Ride to pawn shop.
Oh my God.
It's a Bailey's. It's a Western Express.
You actually bought this?
Yeah. Well, I paid $1,000 for it.
Chum shows demo to Rick and Old Man that how this Children Ballet Ride actually works.
Let's see it work. I'll be impressed if it works. Ta-da!
It definitely needs a little oil somewhere.
Finally, expert arrives to check this item.
You bought this?
Yeah.
Chum, what do you know about this?
I mean, it's the old 10-cent Ballet ride.
It's 50s for sure.
Expert asks Chum some questions and also asks him what price you buy this.
So, what'd you pay?
Well, I paid $1,000.
Let's see the expert reaction after hearing the Children Ballet Ride price.
Actually, that's not bad. As far as restoring it, I don't think it's worth restoring it.
Expert gives an offer to Chum to sell this item in $3,500. Let's see what happened next.
Honestly, I think $3,500 is what you could sell this for right now.
I'm happy
Good
for
job,
it.
Chum.
I think that was a good deal for Chum. He will definitely happy after that deal. Let's move to next deal. In this episode, a man brings bronze Madonna bust to pawn shop.
Bronze Madonna bust.
Go ahead, put it up here. That's not Madonna the pop singer.
Not at all.
Owner tells that if this is legit, then it's worth around $80,000.
They sell for $80,000 if they're legit.
This is supposed to be the Virgin Mary, right?
Correct. The
Owners share some valuable information and past history of item.
original is in the Vatican.
Looks like it's in really good condition.
It's got the seal, the license from the Vatican.
154 out of 500.
That's it.
And how
Chum asked how much he looking to get out of it.
much were you hoping to get?
80 grand. That's what it's valued at.
Holy cow.
Chum calls an expert to authenticate it.
This is the only piece that Michelangelo ever signed. This is absolutely legitimate.
The expert confirms that this piece is 100% legit, and he asks how much he wants for it.
This artwork, right around $35,000. This is one of the pieces that New Renaissance issued initially.
Appreciate you coming down.
Hey, thanks, John.
Chum starts the negotiation with the owner.
So long as the math checks out, I can do that deal.
Okay, let's check it.
I'm making this deal because I'm going to show Rick how to buy something.
Chum teased Rick and Corey about his negotiation skills.
Silvers went down so much that we made an extra $3,000.
How did you know silver was going to go down?
When you have a talent, you have a talent, really.
Oh, he got lucky.
No, that's skill. This is pure.
In this episode, a young man brings old knife to pawn shop.
A Filipino bolo knife from the Insurrection War.
Normally I'd call Rick, but he really doesn't want me bugging him right now.
Owner tells some history of that Philippine bolo knife.
An original label here stating where this was found and who it was given to.
1999 by the 26th Infantry.
Without a second expert opinion, Chum starts negotiation with owner.
50.
500, that's the most I'm going to give you.
$600, that's it. I'm walking.
All right, I'll give you $600 for it.
And the deal ends on $600. Then Chum shows this knife to Corey. Let's see Corey's reaction after seeing the knife.
What's this? Philippine war knife?
What'd you pay for it?
600.
Chum, this is worth like maybe $200.
Corey is not happy with Chum's purchase. He thinks it's worth around $300. And a funny fight started.
I bet you it's worth $600 or more. And if I'm right, you're walking pinky in a tutu.
Cool, and if I'm right, you're cutting your ponytail off with this thing.
Finally, an expert comes in to evaluate this old knife actual worth.
Philippine war knife.
They call this a barong.
Yes, they do.
Me and Chum have a bet. What's it worth?
What's the bet on?
Expert shares some valuable information about the knife.
These are actually really popular with collectors and tied to the 26th Infantry Regiment.
And finally, expert estimates its worth.
Infantry Regiment, I think it's like, you probably get $1,000 for it.
Damn it.
Corey has to walk pinky in a tutu.
Come on.
And let's see the funny walk of Corey with Chum Dog.
Come on. Let's get this over with. Oh, okay.
Oh, that's a walk right there.
That was a really funny walk of Corey.
What do you think, Rick?
I'm done now.
I can't believe you got him to wear that.
Bet, you know how
I will never forgive you for this, Chum.
That was a funny end of this deal. Chum, Corey, and Rick bonding is just awesome. This type of funny moments heal our hearts. Let's move forward to our last deal.
This is pure genius.
Let's move to the next deal in this episode. Chum visit a shop to buy a core collection for Rick.
You know your dad, he likes weird things. It's a rabbit.
About right.
It's a ducking rabbit.
Chum negotiate the price for a deal.
I like this. What's up with that one right there? $200 flat.
225.
200 and we got a deal.
After the purchase, Chum goes to expert to create something for Rick.
Rick liked the corkscrews and he kept talking about his bar the whole time.
I was thinking about maybe a clock.
After a lot of discussion, Chum, an expert decides to make a unique watch from his corkscrew.
The cooler the better, Rick. I trust your judgment. It does sound pretty cool to me. Don't call Rick because this is a surprise.
After some day, the item is ready. Then Chum surprises the Rick with this amazing corkscrew watch.
I'm back.
Chum got you a present.
Oh, you did?
Went to that guy's house and he had like a million corkscrews.
And this is the reaction time of Rick. Let's see, will Rick love this stuff or not?
2, 3. Ta-da!
Wine o'clock.
We're at wine o'clock, right?
That is really, really cool.
Do you see that? How amazing clock this is. Rick really likes this clock and looks so happy after seeing that item.
I eliminated the hand and I just put each one of these corkscrews around like it would be the time.
Does it plug in?
Plugs in, lights up, it's awesome.
Ta-da!
Expert shows some demo that how this clock actually works.
I love that.
That, Rick, is my gift to you.
Well, thanks, Chum. I really, really appreciate it.
That was a good deal. Let's move to last deal. In this episode, a man brings 2 unique stuff to pawn shop.
You get this.
So Margie died, and I was at her estate sale. So I bought a bunch of her stuff.
Chum sees some defects in this item, so he asked the owner about that.
That tear right there is going to affect the value.
There's some type of stewardess back during the Vietnam. Really black.
Chum asked owner how much he's looking to get out of it.
What do you want for that?
$800 for the pair.
I'd like to be in them at $250
Each?
together.
Oh, no.
And finally, Chum started negotiation with owner.
$300. I'll meet you in the middle.
All right.
How much did you want for this?
Thinking 400.
140.
I'll do 140.
Rick Chum purchased it in only $140. Then he shows this item to Rick.
What's this?
This right here, that's going to be the big money maker.
It don't look like any airline I ever seen.
Snoopy Patch alone is worth some money.
How much
Rick asked Chum how much money he paid for this stuff.
did you pay for it?
$140. Yeah.
You're definitely not an album expert.
Chum meets an expert to evaluate one of the items.
Pretty impressive because you don't see these every day. This is a first pressing. There's one other thing. I hope it's in here.
Picture?
You know about the poster.
Expert looks impressed and surprised with the Chum purchased item.
At least you still have it. Yeah, you're pretty fortunate. Individually, 5 on Master Reality and 7 on the self-title. As a whole, you'd be looking at $1,200.
Chum goes to another expert to check out other items.
I've got one more stop on the Proving Rick Wrong tour. So I think it's a stewardess dress.
Expert gives lots of valuable information about the item.
I think you have a very interesting piece.
That's for today. See you soon in next video. Till then, watch this 2 amazing Pawn Stars video.